the world, Nevada State Athletic Commission, the chairman, Dr. James, at the bell. Also keeping count of the knockdowns, we have Jane. His record, 29 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 75 victories, no defeats. And an impressive Lonnie Smith. Cesar Chavez.
Tyson, here we go. It's scheduled for 12.
Chavez doesn't respect him at all. He knows he has that reluctant, nonchalant style. A lot of today columnists confused.
Who upset Chavez? He said, I have to do what I've been doing. Beat
a man who fought.
Chavez isn't wasting any energy. I mean, he's not really in this round, but nothing is happening. And if he reaches, well, after all,
overcome him. Round 2. How about that taunting by Lonnie Smith?
Bothers.
The great Benny Leonard.
Well, perhaps the most devastating
fighter that I've ever seen, with the possible exception of Pancho Villa.
Panama, I believe, is an excellent trainer, but as you know,
now, if you're in the height, that was right at the belt level. That wasn't. It was a good body shot that went down.
And Chavez is cutting Lonnie off magnificently, and I don't understand why.
Hey, this ain't going to be easy, but he's not doing it.
Well, Chavez is a very proud man, and he defends and he takes all of his heroes, even the great Ruben Olivares.
That red lightning part there. Now you see that?
Well,
don't go in and fight with him. Let him come to you and punch. This best fighter fighting in the world. Who's going to tell him what to do?
Round 3.
And Lonnie should stop right now. You throw a barrage of punches. It took him a second.
A pro Chavez.
And he's say, I need Chavez, and then Gladys wrote
to elude Julio Cesar Chavez.
Hey, he's got a good gloves across the face of Chavez. No warning.
Fighter like Chavez, who's extremely confident. There's been problems about Chavez's ankle. It was, as you said earlier, it was tough.
Chavez does not seem to be showing any effects of the ankle.
It's bad when you got this guy in front of you.
Exactly. He must.
Watch the way Lonnie walks away, like, oh boy, like from Chavez, the authentic low blow.
Whoa, that really did like to be in there for nothing, just to have a chance to win the championship. You must take this every time he feigns. He doesn't feint. He must feint and punch.
Down.
I watch Chavez and I marvel him, and I wonder what would happen if God.
Streak of wins at the start of a career by any boxer in history.
Feinting to make Chavez flinch and then open up.
Come on, that's what he should be doing.
Overhand right by Smith. Well, for Lonnie Smith, it was one and done.
In the fight, I believe it's the 4th round.
And Chavez has him where he wants him now.
It's like
because what once told me about Muhammad Ali, he had the great inability to
sounded like a bass drum just landed. And then over 4 rounds in which he's lost every one, resoundingly 10.
This fight, and he can make a better fight out of the situation.
Again, Chavez hounding.
Well, this guy just does everything.
Oh, he must throw more than 1 punches, because the one, this is true, everything I've been reading and what the commentators been saying. This is the greatest.
Now Smith running. The crowd.
The ability to win. You must win. You must have the confidence to win or win.
Lonnie Smith has waited such a long time.
Because you look at these guys, he don't look that menacing. And now being in the ring with this
combination of all of that, that's frustration.
That's from asking for money up front when he.
I'm not going to quit. His eye is very red.
I missed because I was glancing. He was hit with a right hand, then a left hook, and then Jack Johnson for fireman Jim Flynn. Right, he needs him every way he could. He'd have hit him.
Well, we'll see how this affects Chavez. Well, Bobby Lewis in the corner before the veteran trainer tell Lonnie Smith, what?
If you're listening to somebody in the ring, you shouldn't be there.
Well, how can he even pick out his voice?
Oh, nice with Lonnie Smith.
It's almost as if Smith is...
That is true.
Very good, Mike.
Because I believe... And there's nothing more I like better than body punches.
And it's certainly working for Chavez. Right now, I mean, body punching when Mike does it, or when McCallum does it.
Piece by piece, Chavez is getting the better of him.
To get off.
Well, Ferdy called his fights. He called those fights back
in that case, George's corner. Look at that. Everything on it.
Me and Lonnie Smith. Round 7.
And that...
Respect with Jack McCullough. And there's not been a fighter since then about Chavez moving up and fighting the welterweight. I think he would do well.
One of the guys that didn't think that Duran could go up, and look what he did.
Minute and a half into round 7.
No one like him.
No, which is a miracle in round 7 because he's starting to get weights. You know, when they fought in lightweights.
We can't overlook as well.
Well, you see, I didn't see them. These guys I worked with.
Absolutely. They learn from the best.
Or the rounds he's been waiting for.
It has not been a sterling performance.
Particularly looking at what's happening.
Did you ever have a point where you wanted to turn around? As we move right along.
When we mentioned great,
I thought he was great. As time progressed, I looked back and it's legendary. You couldn't imagine how.
Lonnie must just fight. He'll do so much better if you think I once wondered. I watch my own fight on many occasions on film.
You're just waiting for the moment when Chavez comes in. Except for people who are fight fans and like.
Getting a great history lesson here from former world heavyweight champion.
So when we're talking this much about history, nothing's happening.
And I believe in what? Another, oh my.
Those two jabs.
Fights. But we are not seeing counterpunching.
I'm matching his feet and now he's running around a little bit more. I'm sorry. Sir.
Wait and see if he is going to wear out or if.
The Mike Tyson-Ruddock one fight. He did the jump.
Should follow nothing. He moves away.
That's what they should be telling him.
Use them. The knowledge is wasted, and he has all the tools. He must use the tools.
Now the only solution left is the boxing solution. Knock out the guy.
He just snaps right back at you. He doesn't let up. Lonnie Smith, but Chavez comes right back.
It is in general hold. The 70s and O's, the 60s and O's.
No, they don't wait for big movies. They take whatever comes. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
You want to be champion of the world? This son of a bitch is a flop.
Putting it on the line, Sterling McPherson face to face.
Separated from the boys.
Well, it's round 10.
That 10 to 15 is a championship highway. Boxers. 12 or 15 rounds, which would you prefer?
Anyone out, they have that in their mind to go the distance. Lonnie wants to go the distance.
Yeah.
Have that thinking on his mind, just survive.
And knock me out.
Hard. Oh
my!
Good left right.
Chavez was coming on more and more. Now that's what I don't like. Turn time, but he only gets hit once. He doesn't get hit a series.
So Freddie, tell me, you think Lonnie's ready to go? I would love to see Lonnie do better because I know he's
not fighting back as he should. 2 or 3 players. Oh, you want to fight with me? Then watch what these hooks will do to you. If you don't know a jab, you should get out of boxing. If you don't, I mean, that is the key to.
In Lonnie Smith's corner was how do you feel?
And I believe.
I tell you, they did something in the corner that Angelo Dundee would have slapped both guys.
You lost a round. You're slacking up. You must go out there.
Got the steam now. Let's go after this guy.
Confidence breeds success, and success breeds confidence.
Now, after seeing this yourself, Mike.
By Chavez. Mike.
And a bit right by Chavez.
Together.
Lonnie not cooperating because he's still. Oh, another good right hand.
He must continue to fight. He must continue to fight. He got hit behind the ear, which is the vital. Exactly. And I believe Chavez should have been a little bit faster.
The Smith corner going to a Yogi Berra line. It ain't over till it's over.
He came in here to survive, and he has survived so far against. He's in over his head. I think that's safe to say.
Well, Muhammad Ali is a youngster growing up in Denver, and he slips. That's.
Lonnie's an injustice as far as his financial situations with his managers.
At this point, survival, the only thing in the mind of Lonnie.
It's difficult to find out the situations and adversity champions have to go through.
We have a unanimous decision, and here are the score totals. Cesar Chavez.
Legend. A unanimous decision retaining his